Alright, there's a few things that we didn't get to last time. We need to visit Billy's boatyard. I'm not sure how to get there. It's a trail, right? The real world is so much easier to traverse than the dark places. Man, that whole section in the cinema was insane. I felt like I was going crazy, like some of those... Trying to find that door to get to the... projection room? What? I swear I did everything it told me to do, and it was just not there, and then it was there. Okay, let's see which way. This way? Okay, so there's the story.
Shadow shifted in the dark. Darkness opened.
Just leave them be, Saga. You don't have to fight everything. They're okay right where they are. Major cabin. Valhalla nursing home. I'm guessing the boat dock is right there. Well, there was that Giga, but I also got stuck on, like, a part of the area for, like, half an hour. I had to look up something.
Another lunchbox.
A manuscript page.
Rose woke up from another dream from her idol. Another message. All through her morning routine, she was humming happily. So happily, she realized she was starting to forget what Alan had told her. Something about a hero who would come to save them all. And the hero... Rose frowned. This won't do, Rose Marigold. You know better than to forget. Something about knitwear. The hero liked it? Rose nodded, determined. She'd use the knitwork to guide the hero to the secret stashes she had hid in the forest to help them. Knitwear to mark the spot. Alan will love that, she thought. Now she only needed the knitwork. Rose thought hard. Mandy May was always knitting. Mandy May would help her.
Totally unedited. Perfect. These woods were dark. I held my breath. I could hear my heavy footsteps out among the trees. I was scared. My heart beat in my chest like a small bird fluttering against its cage. I shivered. I was cold too. I saw a shape emerge from the trees. It was a menacing, large shape. A bad shape. It looked at me with evil, glowing eyes. I gasped. No! It had seen me. It growled and lurched toward me. I ran. I ran and ran and ran until running became too hard to do. I couldn't run anymore, so I stopped running. I could feel the monster's hot breath on my neck. I was too afraid to turn around. It was about to get me. I was a goner for sure. I ran again. I had never been so scared. Not ever. This was the end. I wished someone, anyone, would come to save me. Okay, that's, distressing. The boatyard. Alright, can't get through that door. get through that door.
Oh, another rhyme.
5 little monsters out in the sea, competing to see who the winner will be. They rocked their boats to find out who floats until one little monster did fall. Mama called out to the sea and cried, and the sea, she replied, on the bottom they will rot if they will not stop rocking their boats. Monster? Mother?
Doesn't look right.
Is the monster on the boats? I thought the monster would be out of the boat. You know?
That's not right.
Only English in the chat, please. I can't moderate what I can't understand. Monster in the sea. Mother called out to the sea. Is it monster on the boat? Mother in the ocean?
That's it.
Okay. That's it.
Patrolling the streets! The Cauldron Lake!
Stop moving, you little shit.
Fucking monsters.
I know, right? Right, Saga? 4 of them? Do they even understand how much ammunition I just wasted on them?
Another charm.
Thank you, Gigo, by the way. Valhalla Nursing Home Charm. Increases the effectiveness of painkillers and trauma pads, or chance to stun enemy on flashlight boost. Is it increased healing? Is that what that was? Increased healing. Yeah, let's do that. Increased HP, increased healing, it's hard to go wrong. Okay. Do we feel like there's anything else at Billy's Boatyard? Well, this leads straight back into town. Oh. Elderwood Palace Lodge. Point of interest. We have some things to investigate, I feel like, before we head out. Alright, so we got everything here. Got that. Didn't see any stashes, so I guess that's everything there. Alright. Sounds good. Look at this. Can I use my bolt cutters on this chain? Nope. It has to be the very specific thing. That bolt cutters work on. Let's see. Coffee and investigation is this way? What? Who is that? Sir, do you realize you're a...
Oh, hello there.
Oh, hello there. You're a... You have a lot of cleaning to do around here, buddy. Don't mind me, I'm just sweeping. This must be it. It must be a leftover thing from earlier in the game. Everyone's just cleaning up.
Those people just burst in here and expect others to clean up after them.
Yeah. Yeah, you tell them. So what did they say? There's a cult stash there. The officer's station, right?
Another one of those cult boxes.
Work log, 01 January. Overprivileged town hall folks complaining about poor TV reception, hopefully not due to the paint job. 17th of January. Took a photo with a giant moose statue in the park. Great memento. 2nd of February. Damn dogs keep digging up the flowers. 31st of February. Wait, what? Park's trash can needed fresh coat of paint. Painted an extra layer. 3rd of March. Tried painting the large tree in the park, but the weather was too hot. Cooled down on a bench in the sheltered area and had an epiphany. 26th of March. Replaced a screw on the purple park bench. What? Do I have to go all these areas and find, like... clues to open up this box? Contents had better be amazing. Giant moose statue in the park. Oh, that's the... Wait, no, I'm thinking of something else. Giant moose statue. Not the Coffee World thing. 31st of February. I feel like that's... I don't know, is that... That's something. Park's trash can needed a fresh coat of paint. Painted an extra layer. Painted the large tree. Painted the trash can. Right. Painted The television? Let's go to the park.
She wouldn't just wander off and not tell us. Especially after all the weirdness at the lodge. I'm worried, Jules.
Well, I'm fucking worried too.
She wouldn't
You
just
just had to
wander
follow
off and
some
not tell
stupid
us.
internet rumors.
Especially
and
after all the
solve
weirdness at the
riddle of
lodge.
Bright Falls.
You didn't have to come. It's not my fault we got caught in the middle of an active occurrence. Look, we just need to find Marcy.
Marcy?
Okay. One of us needs to stay at the lodge in case Marcy shows up. And the other one should go up.
Okay. Moose statue?
Remember how it went last time?
Who are you talking to, ma'am?
The sacrifices we made? The pain? It's happening again.
Who are you talking to, ma'am? Maybe this is a different trash can. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so the gazebo. Hey, Domino, thank you for the compliment. Compliments. Much appreciated. Alright, so gazebo is double triangles upward.
There's another lunchbox.
You wouldn't believe how hard it was to track down these lunchboxes. Thank goodness for the internet. Thank you, Domino. And I appreciate that. That's very kind of you to say. Alright, that looks like another one. Trash can is 2 pointing away. Alright, so we have the 2 that are overlapped and pointing either upwards or downwards. And then we've got the 2 that are pointing away, and that can either be left or right or up or down. I'm gonna go take another look at the combination just to be sure that it matches what I expect. Yeah, okay, so it could either be this or that. I want you to know what order they go in. Tried painting the large area, the large tree in the park, but the weather was too hot. Cool down on the bench and had an epiphany. So he tried to paint the tree, but he painted the gazebo instead. Overprivileged town hall folks. So he painted the tree at the town hall? Have I ever been to the town hall? Where is that? There's the lodge, sheriff station, oh dear diner. It's downtown? I guess it would be in the downtown area. Let me change some of these so I know which ones are which. So it was... the park bench was the 2 overlapping pointing in the same direction. That one. That. Or that. One of those 2. Welcome back, Nico. Trade-in, tools and hardware, barbecue. Bank of Bright Falls. Town Hall. But I can't get there. Because it is blocked off. Is that a side entrance? Maybe? Alright, can't interact with that. Alright, good. Reminder, all entrants for Deer Fest's annual deer hunt competition need to be registered by the 15th. Thank you. Alright, gazebo, trash can. Was there something else that he talked about? Or maybe this is the statue? There's no statue here. Right? He said he took a picture with himself next to the moose statue? That doesn't exist. You're living the dream in my chat? Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're all having a good time. The fact that it could be like this or this, there's no real orientation, so I feel like I need all three symbols to make this work. Oh, it's probably not even the right order. Oh, wait. Did he paint the... like a satellite dish? Overprivileged townfall folks complaining about poor TV reception. Like a satellite dish? And then the last one is the gazebo. The second one is the trash can. Alright, let's see. So, trash can was... this. This one is gazebo. Spent 30 minutes explaining to the CFO, laptops with 4 gigabytes of RAM are not enough in 2023. Wait. Yeah, that seems logical. I had to spend half an hour explaining this? Is there a satellite dish or anything like that that I'm looking for? He finally got it. What was it that got him over the hump? What was the last thing that you had to say to really make the sale? There it is. Oh yeah. 2 upward facing overlap ones. The directionality there seems pretty obvious. Oh, dude. Okay, wait. I also know the directionality for this one over here on the gazebo because he was sitting on the bench when he did it, right? So these are facing down. So presumably he was sitting on the bench here. And then he was like, screw it. I'm painting the thing right there. So it would be facing the like away from it. Painted at his feet. So it's facing downward. Alright. 2 overlapping side-by-side triangles. Facing up. Hey, we did it. Nice. Monsters live in the woods. Yeah, no shit. We got a flashbang, which I can't carry, and a flare, which I can't carry. So aside from being fun, couldn't do anything with that. All right, great. All right, where's a shoebox? I have to go back to the lodge. You said his laptop to only use 4 gigabytes of RAM and got him to try to work on it? That's actually really clever. Nice job. It's like, here, let me show you what it would be like to live in this world with 4 gigabytes of RAM.
Those people just burst in here and expect others to clean up after them.
Yeah. Those people. There's a shoebox. Is there no shoebox in this room? There it is. How the hell does anyone use this? Exactly. Welcome, brother. Your eyes have been opened to the real world. 2023.
If we canvass the woods, we're sure to find some tracks or something. Some hints to her whereabouts. We can even use some of our equipment. This is not the kind of
Alright, where's the police station?
Power's out.
Not good.
Always a good sign.
No, it's not. It's actually the opposite of a good
Anyone
sign.
here?
I'm here, in the closet.
Agent Estevez? Is that you?
Anderson?
Did I tell you to fuck off?
Looks like it's a good thing I didn't.
Looks like. My leg's busted, so I'm gonna need your help. Listen, there is a person out there with you invaded by something that we call the Shadow, and if you don't...
Taken. Yeah, I'll handle it.
She's just like, okay, great. She just leans back. Alright, fine. Call it the Shadow.
Stop there!
Damn, I damn near blew that man's head off. Alright, thanks, Domina. Have a good rest of your night. Alright? I'll keep my eye out for the Sonic.
All clear, Estevez. That leg doesn't look good.
Feels even worse. But thanks for saving the rest of me. We should talk.
What happened here?
What happened here?
Where to fucking start? We came to check out a system alert at Cauldron Lake, but it's worse than we could handle. Real boondoggle. The police, my own agents, most were invaded before we could even react.
Have you found my partner, Agent Casey?
Yeah, we found him. Out in the woods. He had a close encounter with the Shadow, and it did something to him.
Is he okay?
He's alive. We took him down to the morgue for an examination. Haven't heard anything since the attack.
Great.
Where is Wake? I know what's going on here. Wake can fix this.
Alan Wake is a para-utilitarian. The word's a mouthful, so you know it's serious. We have him locked up in the holding cells per protocol. He's connected to the Shadow in some way.
What is the FBC doing here?
What did the FBC come here to do?
Bright Falls is the site of a recurring altered world event. The Shadow is stronger than we expected. We're low on resources, problems at HQ. But we do have equipment for dealing with the shaded threat. We were just caught off guard before we could set it up.
Estevez, I need to see Wake. How do I get into the cell block?
Okay. Protocols don't mean that much at this point anyway. Don't make me regret this, Anderson.
That's right.
Until the power's back on, the door to the holding cells won't open. There's a fuse box downstairs in the basement. Here. You'll need these keys.
I was gonna say, is she gonna give me the fuse? How many fuses have I had to change in this game? 3
Back
so
into
far?
the morgue, huh? Fantastic.
Great. Boy, I'm really excited about that. More morgue. Okay, Alex Casey lunchboxes in Bright Falls. And in Bright Falls. And a nursery rhyme in Bright Falls. And a cult stash that I worked really hard for, but didn't have any, like, great loot in it in Bright Falls. The story. All that's for later. Okay. Fact v fiction. Also for later. Waken the clicker. The station has been attacked. Estevez says Wake is in the holding cells. There's the fuse box in the basement to open the door.
The cell door won't open without power.
Alright, let's upgrade one of our weapons. Looks like we have enough room for a fifth one, right? Kill shot. Stand still to enter an improved focus mode. Consecutive hits will significantly reduce the time between shots. Yeah, that's fine. How about the shotgun? I feel like increased reload speed on the shotgun would come in really, really handy in certain cases. I was really feeling it during the drowned lady boss fight. Hold the button to auto-fire the pistol. Wow. And then the crossbow. Got it. Alright, yeah, I think we're gonna go with the reload speed on the shotgun.
In one fluid motion, Saga cracked open the shotgun, sending the empty hulls flying over her shoulder, and slammed the new shells in faster than she had imagined possible.
Easy. I just need shells to put in the shotgun.
Holding cells. Is that where they're keeping Wake?
The door. That's locked.
Door is locked, though.
Do we get a pump-action shotgun? If we can get the combination, yeah, we do. The Lake House. Research Facility WA-03 at Cauldron Lake has been compromised. Cause unknown. The incident was visually confirmed by Agent Estevez when she visited the facility to make contact with Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont, heads of operation at the Lake House. The facility itself is reported to be in a damaged state, with no living staff found during a brief search. A longer search was not possible due to an active AWE in the area requiring all available resources. Investigation and containment not possible with current personnel. Emergency dispatch of response and rescue staff is requested. The Investigations Department has no knowledge of the Lake House's recent research or projects due to worsening communication and cooperation since HQ went dark. As a result, this report cannot determine the incident's cause without further investigation. So I feel like this takes place concurrently with Control? Alan Wake and Cult Connection Summary. In 2010, writer and suspected para-utilitarian Alan Wake was reported to have disappeared into Cauldron Lake, a known threshold site. 3 years later, a small group responsible for multiple killings was arrested in New York City by federal investigators. The murders were recreations of deaths found in the writing of Alan Wake. Interrogations with the murderers revealed they saw Wake as a sort of prophet, describing themselves as his cult, and considered his novels to be sacred texts. As Wake was missing at the time, it's unlikely he had any personal involvement with this cult. At least, there is no evidence supporting the idea. Soon after the New York cult was detained, an organization known as the Cult of the Tree began operating around Cauldron Lake, the same area Wake disappeared. This is now the second organization branding themselves as a cult with a direct physical connection to Alan Wake, operating in the location he was last seen in which he was last seen. I propose that this is not a coincidence and would like permission to search for a link between Wake and the Cult of the Tree. I mean, we know that's true. We know there's a connection there. Is that not where that goes? FBC file linking cult activity to Wake. Alan Wake.
Doesn't look right.
But what'd that say? It's possible the cult is connected to, the Wake is connected to the cult, but a scratch is identical to Wake. Then this could refer to either of them. Wake having a doppelganger is so weird. Memory loss. The battle to regain your mind. A revolution for the brain. Experience of time and other neuroscience breakthroughs. This is Breaker's desk, right? Let's see. Don't forget. ABC. 1, 2, 3. IJKL 012. And some kind of like... Is that like a box that's on fire? What is that? Books. Book? PRL? Is that what we're going for here? M, so that'd be 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. R 8, 6, 8, 2. Two, 8, 6. 2, 6, 8. Something over there is making this horrible slurping sound. UFO Myth and Reality Part 1, Part 3, Myth and Reality Part 2, Part 1. Alright, PRT. LMNOP. right? L is 2. P. 3, 4, 5, 6. Q, R, 7, 8. P, R, S? Is that guy's name? P, R, S? So 6, 8, 5 or 6, 8, 9? Let's try it. 6, 8, 9. 6, 8, 5? Memory loss. Don't forget. L, temp. Six, 8. I feel like 2, 6, 8. Don't forget. I like this picture here. This is good. It's got to have something to do with these initials, right? Is it this? Part 1, Part 2, Part 3? Was I overlooking this? Q, B, W? Okay, so Q is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Q is 7. B is 2, so 7 to W. Q is 7, R is 8, S is 9, U is 0, V is 1, W is 2. So is this... what did I say key was? 722. Nope. Close. All right. So do I have that right? Did I skip a letter? I've got to write this out. Okay, let's see. Part 1, Q. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, alright. B is 2, is written there. W. Q is 7. 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3. I missed a letter. So is it 7, 2, 3? 7, 2, 3. There we go. My inventory is full. Alright, well. Rip. Guess we don't get that gun. Is there like a... Is there a shoebox somewhere in here that I can have access to? Do I have to leave and then come back so I can grab the pump shotgun? Versus the double barrel, which I spent so much time actually just upgrading. Yeah. guess. I have to go back to here. There's gotta be a save point somewhere in the sheriff's station, right? There has to be. Goes into the basement. I really wish they made like a shoebox a bit easier to access. What was that? What was that? I can hear them all talking.
Did you read me, Anderson?
I read you. Have you had our frequency this entire time?
Eavesdropping is a big part of the job. But no, I got it from your partner. Anderson, look for a fuse to replace the blown out one in the fuse box. That should get the power going again.
Yeah. On it.
Look for a fuse to replace the fuse. Truly brilliant. Alright, how many slots do we think that the pump shotgun takes up? I guess I had inventory space. I just feel like it's going to take up 3 for some reason. Yeah, I feel like it's going to take at least 3. The rifle's how much? 4? Yeah, this is going to be 3.
I'm sure Sheriff Breaker wouldn't mind me borrowing this.
Oh. It is, in fact, 3. Oh, buddy. These bad guys won't know what hit them. I just spent all that time upgrading the shotgun so I can reload it faster, and now I don't need to reload at all. Just keep pumping. Level 6, at least. Right? At least. I don't have enough ammunition to fill it all the way up. Maybe. I don't know. I'm assuming it came with a full, load? I don't know. What do you call it when you put all of the shells into a shotgun? Fully reloaded? Doesn't have a magazine.
Another Colt stash?
Fully loaded. The shotgun is a full load. What's making that sound? What's that? What am I looking at here? Oh, number of lines? 1, 4, 6? Huh. Beware the cult of the tree. Oh, buddy, I don't have enough space for the shotgun shells. Full magazine. The ammo tube serves as a magazine. Cool. Alright, well, I'll have to remember that. Alright. This will have to do for now. And now we know. That's right. Thank you. Thank you for the, reminding us. I gotta put it on my bar. Quick slot. Right there. So does a powerless save point still have hot coffee? It's in a thermos, so you'd think so, right? chill?
Stay the fuck!
Casey! Is that you?
Anderson?
Hold your fire! I'm coming in!
Casey's alright. He
Hey,
lost his
Anderson.
tie.
Like what I've done with the place?
It's great.
Could use a bit more light.
Funny.
How are you holding up?
Don't give me that worried look, Anderson. It's a flesh wound. Gave me a chance to have a nice chat about ex-wives with Kieran. Agent Estevez, I mean.
Making new friends, huh? I'm jealous. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What's the situation on your end?
What happened back at the hotel?
What happened at the hotel?
Wake was telling the truth about the cult being after him. That thing, the dark presence, it's real too. I saw it. A fucked up monster cloud. Wake tried to warn me. It knocked me out. FBC found me in the woods later.
It touched him? Alright, we gotta profile this guy's stat. Like, as soon as we can. Alright, Casey.
I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to Casey?
I'm a goner. Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In my head. Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry. Terminal case, Casey.
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says. He's scared. Watery turned out to be a good lead. Found the clicker and the cult. But the horror story's changing reality. Like Wake said it would. Logan, she's, the story claims she died here. But we can stop it.
Wait, Saga. What do you, Logan is gone. She has been. For a long time.
Uh-oh.
Casey's affected by the horror story, too. I'm fighting for them all now. I'm gonna fix this, Casey. You, Logan, all of it. I just need to get the power back on first.
Yeah, give him hell, Anderson. Just remember, some things in life can't be fixed with a light switch. As for the power problem, here. I found a fuse on those poor bastards there.
Convenient.
I'll take care of it.
Thank you.
Stay put, Casey. I'll let you know when it's safe.
I'm not going anywhere.
It's like, hey, you need a light? You need a fuse? I have one. Wait, the fuse box is in the morgue? Well, I guess that's what she said, but still, it's like, here's a fuse, put it in the thing, boom, there you go.
Anderson, good news, bad news. You can get to the cell block now, but the shaded hostiles that were in there are on the loose.
Thanks for the heads up.
Do they all just, like, run down here? Dude, that is creepy. I never want to see that sort of thing coming at me again. Get out of here. Can I fight them with Alex? Can you help me? Oh, it's one of those things. With the second swing. All right. Those things are just, ugh. Get them out of here, man. The Taken Diver. Oh, it's called a diver. I feel like at this point they're just like adding time to the amount of time it takes to reload from a death.
Stay put, Casey. I'll let you know when it's safe.
I'm not going anywhere.
Stay put. Yeah, right. Listen, that doesn't mean you
Anderson,
can't. You can just stand there and do
news,
nothing.
Bad news. You can get to the cell block now, but the shaded hostile debris there are on the loose.
Thanks for the heads up.
Come on. I got you. I'm waiting for you. I've got a brand new shotgun here and I can't wait to use it.
Prowling. Late night.
Diver go? We'll just decide not to show up this time.
More coming down.
Okay. Well, now I know.
Just around the corner. Sight and danger.
Aim! Shoot!
Not good.
It said use flashlight boost to get it to remerge when it's dived, but it doesn't seem to be working. Certain consumables. What about a flare? Okay, well, that's...
Situation is under control, Estevez. Coming back up.
Copy.
I'll wait here.
Yeah. The double is the reflection, like if a person was sticking out of the water halfway. Exactly. Yeah, so... Right. And it dives into the water, which is the little floating thing. Becomes invincible for a little bit. They bring the water horror with them, I know, right? They're just all around unpleasant.
Anderson, over here.
What are you doing over here?
Behind the counter.
Why did you move?
Got a little cramped in that closet.
Oh. Just checking in.
What's going on?
We had a hell of a time avoiding those taken. Ended up back here. Anyway, I wanted to warn you that we have the Koskela brothers in the cells as well. They're the ringleaders of the Cult of the Tree. Don't let your guard down.
So, wait, if turning on the power let all of those bad taken things out of the cells, does that mean that Wake and the Koskela brothers are also out of their cells?
Is the FBC sending any help?
We were the help. Well, us in the lake house. But we still have Bureau gear specifically engineered to fight this threat. It's stored in the backlot. We were setting it up when the Taken interrupted us. We have light arrays, a containment cell, etc., etc. We are not out of this fight yet.
That sounds promising.
What's at the lake house?
It's a Bureau research facility at Cauldron Lake set up to study the effects of this AWE. When I got into town, I went there for backup. The whole station is lost, taken by the Shadow. Lost a lot of agents. Barely got out myself.
Wish me luck.
According to the Luck and Probability Department, it's statistically bad luck to wish people good luck during a crisis.
Thanks.
Great. Thank you, Control.
Saga! Fucking FBI, FBC, your government fucks all fucking this up for us! Let us the fuck out!
You're the leaders of the cult. You're not going anywhere.
Wake will ruin everything! Get rid of him, Saga! You fucking shut me! Typical government stooge. Let me out so I can kill him, that fucker!
Wait,
you come to our town and act like you know what you're dealing with, but you have no fucking idea! Let us out! You can't stop it, none of you can. We can take care of this. We've been preparing for this.
Which of you got shot? You don't... Neither of you look like you've been shot. Did he shoot at you?
Need the key.
I thought the whole point was to open all the cells. Somebody's doing research in there. I want to get in there. Oh, God. Some bad stuff went down here.
Agent Young held his clipboard up to the light. The equipment was all accounted for. He ticked the boxes, satisfied. A noise on the other side of the back lot made him pause. He peered into the darkness. Nothing. Shrugging, he signed and dated the form. Estevez wanted everything ready, just in case. Young appreciated a cautious leader. Estevez had held it together even after the oldest house had gone dark. Young began to head inside. The local sheriff's station was a tight fit, but at least they had a coffee machine. Young felt optimistic. They even had the para-utilitarian in custody already. Another clatter behind him. Closer this time. He turned, hand on his holster. He called out to the darkness.
This station has been seized by the Federal Bureau of Control. You're not authorized to be here.
Suddenly, the lights flickered, went off. Young couldn't see a thing. Then from inside the station, the screams began.
Wow. Okay. Alright. Give the clicker to Wake. Oh, I don't have it in my inventory. Nothing in the shoebox. Hey. Whoa. Wake.
Saga. Do you have it?
You and I need to talk.
You wrote Logan into the story. You told me yourself. From the dark place.
Listen! Scratch is coming. He's close. He's almost here.
My daughter is dead because of you. She's a child. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm trying to fix this. I will fix this. I'll save everyone, but we're running out of time. I need the clicker.
I have the clicker. You will fix this. You will save my daughter. Promise me.
Yes, I promise. But we're out of time. Hurry!
Don't fucking give it to him! Didn't get it! He's a fucking monster, Saga!
Holy moly.
There it is! We've been waiting for you, motherfucker! I'm gonna fucking destroy you!
Oh, damn.
Shit. It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan is fucked. Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
Okay, lights. Got it. I found the lights. How do I activate them?
I can turn them on from here, but you need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing SBC generator cubes.
Gotta prime them? Oh, he doesn't care about that at all. Ooh, buddy. Okay, he doesn't care about that either. All right. Don't talk to me like that.
I need more time. Got one.
That's one.
2 more to go.
Another core activated.
Only 1 left. Doing great.
Oh, there we go.
Scratch was here. He'll be back. What the fuck do we do now?
Are you kidding me? Jeez. Alright. Let's go back to the case board. Just incredible. I can profile Wake.
I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
I knew it. I so called that was not Wake, that we were bringing the switch to scratch. I knew it. The clicker. Give me the clicker. FBC brought powerful light arrays to subdue the Taken.
The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light. At least that makes sense.
Scratch tried to take the clicker. Has Scratch been pretending to be Wake this whole time? Where is the real Alan Wake?
Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps.
How to rescue Wake.
Scratch is Wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
What about the reality changer?
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
He is making friends.
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files.
Yes.
Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks.
Give me that key.
Go team.
Go team. Go team FBC.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story. Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
What? I can profile Scratch?
Scratch was pretending to be Wake. Manipulating me. What does he want from me? No. I'm in control here. It's my mind place.
No.
He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker.
That was almost really bad. That was almost awfully bad. Alright, examine the files in the locked cell. Sorry about Yako, buddy.
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Yako was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect Water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have.
I kind of suspected that when the only person that came out of the lake that turned into a monster was the one that we stopped them from completing the ritual, or the ritual was interrupted. We didn't stop them, the Bookers did.
How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just a name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing. Not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
She sounds really confident that she's going to stop some kind of, like, omnipotent demigod. force of nature that nearly, like, took control of her mind just now. So, yeah. Maybe you want to pump the brakes there. Profile the Kosklas.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Yako. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side. If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time, wrong place. Time to go, Yako. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
Bingo. Alright, time to go back to the case board. Let's see. The thing that attacked Casey had Wake's face. There was never any Wake, it was scratched the entire time. Pulse ritual would have stopped him, but it was interrupted. Stopped Nightingale from turning into a Taken. I really want to kill Wake.
Okay.
Cult ritual failed to destroy Nightingale because the Bookers interrupted it. Ilmo, never heard of Scratch. Cult wasn't working for or with Wake or Scratch. They're on their own. Cult found Wake's pages inside Taken and believed he was the cause. That's why they want to kill him. They think he's responsible for all the Taken. Deduction available. Rituals meant to destroy the Taken, not create them.
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Ilmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out. I could use your help.
Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. We'll do my brother proud.
Thank you, Ilmo.
Man, Scratch just... one shot. Yako. Alright, let's go check out that, uh-oh, here we go. Get out of my way. Let's go take a look at the locked cell. Read through some FBC documents. This is the wrong way. This is to the morgue. At least they cleaned up the place, you know? That's good. Got the mop and bucket out and everything. Oh, there's plenty of stuff here. Transcript of interview with subject Alan Wake, suspected para-utilitarian. Okay. Karen Estevez, Mr. Wake. You've been taken into FBC custody and will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date, but for now, I need to ask if there is anything you can tell us regarding the incident at the hotel. Anything we may need to know. Alan Wake. There's a force here you don't understand. A presence. It's after me. It wants to consume me. Consume everything. Kieran. Yes, you mentioned this dark presence before. Why does it want you? Alan Wake. It feeds on artists, on the art they create. It wants me because of my writing, but it can be of any form of art, any artistic expression. Music, painting, film, photography. It can feed on any of it. All of it. You have to believe me. Kieran. We are well aware of this entity, Mr. Lake. We've been tracking the situation here for a long time now. You yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. I'm sure those nuts in the research department are just going to love checking you out. Hey, make a note to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned a light switch earlier. Where is it now? Alan Wake. I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it? Kieran. Mr. Wake, you are in custody pending charges for breaching of numerous federal violation codes. We are not going to give you a suspected paranatural object. Alan Wake. You're not expletive listening to me. Kieran. We are listening just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices? Alan Wake. Expletive you. Let me the expletive out of here. It's coming for me. We're all in danger. Your interview was terminated due to the subject being uncooperative.
Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as.
The shadow. Oh, this is the file on the dark presence. Through extensive interviews with witnesses of AWE 35, additional details regarding the shadow A010 have been discovered. Redacted and redacted, both present during the AWE, reported seeing a woman named Barbara Jagger in Bright Falls at the time. Jagger is a former actress and Bright Falls resident who emigrated with the filmmaker Thomas Zane from Finland and was reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake during a redacted AWE in 1970. Research staff have concluded that Jagger's appearance is likely a case of the shadow manifesting in human form. Research is ongoing as to the nature of the connection between the shadow and the psychophysical signatures available for it to mimic. Current hypotheses are: the shadow can only manifest as artists, or individuals tangentially involved in the creation of art, who have operated within a certain physical range of Cauldron Lake. And B, the shadow can manifest as any individual contained, definition needed, within Cauldron Lake. Research is actively ongoing. Yes. Scratch.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
Deployment order. Urgent. At approximately 1900 hours on 13 of September 2023, readings from a remote surveillance unit monitoring Cauldron Lake, a known threshold to what researchers theorize is the origin dimension of A040, the shadow, past acceptable limits. Attempts to contact FBC research facility WA03, codenamed the Lake House, were unsuccessful. On-site event verification is not possible. Response procedures are initiated with immediate effect. Lead agent K. Estevez will mobilize Investigation Unit Beta from the remote operations site at Redacted. All available shadow-specific equipment, Lot 411B, has been approved for use in the field. Objectives: to confirm an active event. If an AWE is occurring, the dispatched team will identify its nature and severity, limit exposure, and attempt to contain or neutralize the source. If no event is active, check monitoring equipment, perform a limited profile sweep of the area, and check status of the lake house and its staff. Additional information. Relevant operatives in the area include the Cult of the Tree, Redacted, and Alan Wake, currently missing. Operatives? Why do they refer to him as an operative?
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Does it sound like it is? Based on reports, the item is a light switch, item classification request, from a lamp cord, the part of the severed cord still attached. Eyewitness accounts suggest that the item possesses the ability to alter reality, the changes being based on Redacted, when used by a capable para-utilitarian. Parsing this item's effect from that of the Cauldron Lake threshold responsible for recurring AWEs in the area is difficult because the only reported use of the item have occurred near this threshold. Without more data, we cannot confirm if the item intensifies the effect of the threshold or vice versa, or if there is no connection whatsoever. Recorded material from Dr. Hartman after becoming a Redacted have revealed that Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Jagger, likely a physical manifestation of a Redacted, by inserting the light switch into its chest and flicking the switch. The item is confirmed to have been used in 2010 to turn fictional writing into reality. See file AWE35. However, it is unclear what the restrictions and limitations of this effect are. Conclusion. The light switch is a possible OOP, but the team cannot conclusively classify the item based on secondhand accounts. Proper examination and testing is required in order to determine classification and precise effect of the item. Alright, we got a lot of information there. FBC file and the clicker and its paranatural qualities. The clicker.
The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent.
FBC file and Cauldron Lake threshold to another reality.
That's it.
Dark presence assumed the form of Barbara Jagger.
I need to know what information I can still trust.
Scratch pretended to be Wake. Used us. For how long? The whole time? Can anything Wake said be trusted? Oh, we got a new interrogation, or a profile with Tor.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
Did Alan Wake disappear? Alan Wake, oh, there it is. It's like Alan Wake and the negative Alan Wake. Scratch. Ask Estevez about the clicker.
This is the kind of case my ex hated. The ones that might kill me.
That's funny. The cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
So the cult of the tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over.
No, don't say that.
Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
Don't talk about, you never talk about what you're going to do after the thing's over. You never, never. That's bad luck.
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do.
Come up with a new plan. Alright, well, if you come up with a plan, this is a good time to do it.
The clicker can fix this, but I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help.
Alright, Tor, how do we rescue Wake?
Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place.
Oh, interesting. The clicker can be used by anyone. So long as the holder believes in the power of the art's message.
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem. I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good.
But she already has a plan. She already knows which work of art she's going to use.
So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
This is the beginning of the end of the game. To travel to Cauldron Lake, you need to save your game first. Exploring and traveling to other areas will be limited if you choose to continue. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, point of no return.
Not just yet.
Not yet. I've got other things I want to do
Give
first.
me a moment.
Okay, Anderson. You let me know when you're ready.
Thanks, I will. I just flipped my camera around to look at her just there. It's like, you will look at this person. Can't believe you scratch one-shot Yako like that, man. I was gonna say, why is this light out?